Hey everybody, guess what? We are back. This is Africa is Next podcast, your South African version of anything that is geek related. This is your platform. We're talking about anime, manga, we're talking about webtoons, we're talking about cartoons, adult cartoons even, because this is a specific section of Africa is Next where we call it Tunes for Grown-ups, that where we talk about adult cartoons, but overall we talk about all the other things that I've mentioned. Who am I with? I'm with Buckmaster Cool from Meister Geek Media and Buckmaster Cool Reacts. He has two
Yo.
YouTube channels, right? One is where he reacts to stuff. There's music on there and very interesting stuff over there. And then the other one is Meister Geek Media, where he also just does a lot of interesting things like talking to artists and all of that during Comic Cons, whether it's Cape Town or Johannesburg. And he also has webtoons. He has 3 webtoons at the moment that are on Webtoon. One is Black Panther vs. Kang, a 6-issue great epic story. And then he also has another one called Neon Wave, and then he has another one called Black Fist. Different concepts altogether, interesting protagonists, interesting villains, interesting backstories. Do check those out. Links will be in the description below.
Yo!
We have the Belokhala from KC Media. He has a YouTube channel called KC Media. The link is in the description below. He has 2 podcasts there. One is called Nerdgasm. We are on there as well. We talk about all things that are anime related or movies or anything that we find interesting, including a segment called Titabata Anime, where we talk about anime news or anything that we find interesting, even if it's juicy gossip. Yeah, we do that. And then he has the Geek
Lamborghini
Spot.
Mercy.
So
Yoshi
on the
feels
Geek
so
Spot,
thirsty.
he talks to basic people that like geek related things or are actually geeks. It doesn't matter their profession. They could be lawyers, they could be accountants, they could be anything. And then he talks to them and just he gets to understand their perspective of whatever it is that they do. Some of them actually have their own stuff that they have done. For instance, he had Jennifer, who has written books. He has Rob Sibeko, who has written books. Buckmeister, as I've mentioned, who has manga and comic books and so on. So yeah, you can check that out and you'll be interested to know that we South Africans have a lot of stuff. I mean, there's one guy who did a game. So you can check that out over there. So yeah, Manchester Studios, check that out. So what are we talking about now? We're going to be talking about the last 2 episodes of Common Side Effects, which is a series that is on adult, what's this?
Adult
Adult
Swim.
Swim.
Adult Swim. Thank you so much. It's on
Ria
Adult Swim.
Swim.
Episode 9 and 10, right? So we hope that you guys like everything that we've done so far, because we thank you so much. The first episode it's actually on the African Frame channel, but the first Common Side Effects episode reached 1,000 views. So thank you so much.
Is
Thank you so
that
much
on
for that.
African Frame?
It's on African Frame.
Man, also watch here, guys. Come on.
Also
Watch
watch on
everywhere,
Africa
it's
is
fine.
Next. We would really appreciate it.
But
so
thank you.
thank you so much.
Hey,
Thank
father.
you so much. But
Just got a
anyway,
message from Zook's fatherhood is calling.
He's being a dad.
he's being a dad.
Yeah, he's raising his new son with my. It's fine.
He's trying to break the cycle of the Fire Nation.
Of
He's being a
deadbeat dads.
He's being a
Zuko has
present
never
father.
been able to go buy bread or milk ever since. So
Yeah.
No, also I made him go.
Yeah. I need
Also,
you
I
to
said,
go.
fetch the milk for me and don't come back.
It's fetch the milk for me in the North Pole, and only come back if it's approved by the Avatar.
that's hilarious. Anyway, so let us just start.
Get
So
beat in
I'm just going to
reverse.
read
But
the synopsis of the 9th episode. It says Marshall discovers that Hildy has been. Marshall discovers what Hildy has been up to, but obstacles remain. Kopano and Harrington zero in on Marshall's location. We call him Kopano because in South Africa, Kopano means, getting things together, things meeting up or whatever. Loosely translated.
Does he not live up to that name?
He lives up to that name.
That's exactly who he is.
Yeah. The only difference
I want
is
a
we spell it
Kopano
with a K.
spin-off, guys. I want a Kopano spin-off, honestly.
Yeah, same here. We spell it with a K, they spell it with a C, but it means the same thing basically. So yeah, Buck, you wanna get into this one?
All right.
First
So
things first, I just want to add quickly that one important thing. Once again, Marshall, never trust a woman. The prettier she is,
No,
the more
no, no, no,
deadly.
no. Hey. Let's be fair. Common side effects said don't trust any of them.
Don't
Okay,
trust
then.
anyone who is not Marshall.
You know?
Marshall, don't trust anyone who is not you, buddy.
Hey,
That's all.
Because who did my man see flames this episode? Oh God.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Summer, they need to change. Yeah, Moke's mom needs to come in and make an amendment.
you
Don't
don't
Yeah.
trust
don't
any
trust
women
anyone.
All I can say,
whatsoever.
all I can say is Buckmaster was right about Hildy. Actually, all of you were right about Hildy.
Hey, I
My
don't know
God.
what you saw in her, my chief. I'm not sure what you saw
Yo,
in
I
her.
was just giving her the benefit of the doubt, but
A
clearly I was so wrong.
crazy woman on the mountain.
Crazy woman at the mountain. Anyway,
Anyway,
you were saying,
so
Buck?
yeah, so we get a recap of the last episode where we meet Hildy with her evil lighting, and then now Hildy is she's trying to do what she should have probably been doing in the beginning, where she's like trying to now sweet talk Marshall or whatever. So Hildy figured out that
She went on full darts,
yeah,
full Palpatine,
yeah,
like
but
joy.
yeah,
Hey, Hachi,
join
bro.
us, join us on the mushroom side.
Side. It is the only way you can make this work.
And,
Yes, your thoughts betray you.
and here's the thing, she had already convinced everybody
Yo,
to join her. So even if Marshall said no, um,
the other spot.
No. Here's the problem, right? She still needed him because she didn't know how he was growing it, and they were
oh
running
yeah,
out. So
yeah.
if Marshall decided to skip, which, bro, why didn't you?
No, I
What?
think he's like he saw the community that she had built, and I think he understood that there's a lot of people already that could benefit from this thing, and he needs
Yeah,
manpower
but it's
anyway.
healthy. Like that's my thing. It's healed. I didn't. After she pulled a gun on that bra and he had to take the bullets out. I wouldn't trust Hildy
As far as I could throw
even
her.
if we need to be in the same community, her house must be on the other side of the hill down there somewhere.
Straight up.
You must be as far or I'm moving and people must come down there. And
Yeah,
also
because
I'm staying away from high places around Hildy because
I'd have a permanent iron as like I need to make sure for me to work, I need you to have a tracking device on your persons the entire time. I need to know where you are at any given moment.
no,
If it's in,
and I need two new guys who you don't know as my
yes,
bodyguards. You don't
yes,
have any all they do is you show up, they will shoot you.
Just
yeah.
hire Kopano, bro. But we'll
One
get there.
time. But anyway, yeah. So then, speaking of Copano, he Copanas with thingy with Marshall's brother or
Yeah.
whatever. And then
Hi,
after that, hey, does this guy not own pens at all?
it's not the pants part. It's the him having actual lionfish in his
No,
tank.
I'm still saying pens because I don't know how you run a whole store with all of this lighting and people are walking in there, and when you are just free manning it up
Is he
here.
like a half nudist? I don't understand
No, but
what you
dog,
call
you
that guy.
be in prison. Like that's my thing. Like they want to arrest this, bruh. Just arrest him for public indecency.
Where are your pants?
Does he even wear sandals or shoes or sneakers
No,
or
dog,
what?
he just has socks.
What the
He's
hell,
How is
bro?
he running a store? I don't
how
get
did he
it.
get to the store from there?
I think it's just those millionaires who don't know what to do with their money. And
I
also, is he like
wish
breeding? Is he breeding those things or what?
I guess so. But anyway, then they
because
find out
for heaven's sake, you do know how dangerous it is having lionfish. How
Yeah, that's what
like
they were saying. Is
yeah,
it? Is it what?
yeah, no. Okay, well, the danger is not necessarily for him. It's how dangerous they are for the environment. Lionfish are running amok around the coast of around the coast of Florida and stuff like that, eating the baby fish like crazy, and they're going to to the point where divers have to go down and actually physically stab these things and capture them and then process them and eat them because that's the only sustainable way they can keep the numbers down. And then here he is having a bunch of these extremely dangerous lionfish.
in his store.
Yeah.
Like, does he sell them or what?
Give me a second, gents. I'll be right back.
All right.
He's being summoned.
But anyway, yeah, so that was so weird because they were like, oh, by the way, oh, wow.
I guess you could say. Oh, crap, wait.
Yeah, thank you. Yes, moving on. Next scene. Speaking about something else. No,
I guess you could say he was always lying. Yeah.
Bro, we genuinely thought you were doing something serious.
One
I
day,
genuinely thought like you were gonna see your parents or something.
if you pull that start, one of these days I'm going to get enough chakra to summon the gigantic frog that squashed all those Zetsus. The final arc. You know the one that Naruto summoned?
Gamaken.
Yes, that huge ass one. Like Kuchiyasa. Boom! That's gonna happen when I see those losses.
Anyway, so yeah, thingy. Yeah, so they bust him on the lionfish, and basically he rats out Marshall, says Marshall is still alive. I don't know, like I think Marshall should have sent somebody in the store to go get those things for him because of course his half brother was gonna sell him out, like of course.
Yeah.
And then after that, yeah, this is where
I've come to understand Marshall's character is like he's extremely innocent and extremely his default nature. He's trusting in the
is a
goodness.
bit inconsistent, I think.
Yeah,
It is, yeah.
he's a
Because
bit trusting on the goodness of
one
others.
minute he's smart, the next is an idiot.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they're trying to say he is book smart, but
No,
not street
I
smart.
I think maybe I can give him grace because maybe the mushroom is slowing him down. Maybe.
I have to agree with that because the things I've seen so far in this episode, this mushroom is playing with you guys.
That's maybe the excuse that I can give them writing wise. But I think the thing is they make him too inconsistent. Like for example, why was he so naive in prison, but then he was smart enough to pull the prison stunt to fake his death? It's just like you gotta balance this out. Like if Marshall knows that if Marshall came to the realization earlier that he had to fake his death in order to get out of prison, it would have made more sense than him trying to be like, hey, can you get me this? Can you get me that?
Right.
Or etc. etc. Like I feel like maybe like for example, maybe like he would have realized that he's not getting anywhere, so maybe he can start bribing like prison guards to bring him like regular stuff from the store, and then he can make this whatever the hell it is, something like that. I just feel like when you swing from extremes, like not as a quick tangent, right? And not gonna take long. Like for example, right, Korra in season 2 of Legend of Korra, and I know whenever I say this, people go, "Ooh," but one of my biggest problems with it, ne, was that she swung from extremes. Like when she finds out Tenzin and her dad kept a secret from her, she cuts them off entirely and runs off with Unalaq. And I'm like, these people were there for you. And also Tenzin specifically, he was there for you in season 1, and you just learned the lesson that you should trust your master. So to cut him off entirely and not train with the bra at all or not even ask any questions is just weird to me because you just went through an arc learning that you must trust in your master and that the master must trust in the student. So likewise here.
Here's my question to you, Bog.
Yeah.
I know, and I'm not making excuses for Korra, ne? I'm just trying to think about it like this is your uncle, and this is the Avatar's son, right?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you also trust your uncle?
No, but how long
No,
have you
but
known this uncle of yours?
the thing is that's the first time she's met Unalaq. She's never met this bra. As a kid, she didn't know
and she's
him.
known Tenzin since she was a kid, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also I'm saying in season 1, they went through the arc that Tenzin was hard-headed. She was also hard-headed, but they came to an understanding. So for that understanding to go out the window, it just to me it's bad writing. Like if you want to create conflict, you can make it more organic to be like she can be pissed, but she must have questions. So anyway,
Unless
coming back
Unalaq
to
was there also when she was being
which
trained and stuff.
but I'm saying which he wasn't. So that's why I'm saying like it would have made more sense if she was training with Tenzin and being like, I'm still mad at you, but explain yourself versus just saying I'm gonna run off with Unalaq.
Right.
Now, coming here, with Marshall. And again, I'm giving them leeway because of the mushroom. But all
Yeah.
I'm saying is like the way he was behaving in prison, it's like he didn't have any sense of self-preservation, and then he faked his death. So
Right.
anyway, we get to here, and we get to here, and my only excuse for them, and again, it's a flimsy excuse, but my only excuse for them is the mushroom, because something big in this, we're not going to spoil it yet, but something big happens, and it's just like, hey, bud. But anyway, so Kopano and Harrington, they split up again, because Harrington is like, this is not good for your career. It's like, I love you as a brother, but you need to let this go. And Kopano's like, ibitula kaning
Yeah.
kopano
Listen.
muna.
Yeah, the thing
I
is,
How do you start
kopana things.
communicating?
Kopano is just reading between the lines and he's just figuring out that, you know what, nah, fam, this is a wild goose chase. Like, we're basically, who are
Oh,
we
sorry, wait,
working
I need
for?
to translate. Sorry. I just said my name is Kopano. That's for people who don't know. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm saying, yeah, just translating what I said because we have international viewers and I want American money. Anyway.
That's funny.
So yeah, so basically, yeah, Copano says, yeah, I too much is adding up here, so this doesn't make sense. So
Yeah.
anywho, after that, we cut back to Rick and
Morty.
Francis and what's, I keep forgetting her name. What's her name? I can't be calling her Asian lady. We'll get cancelled.
No, give me a sec, I'll check. And I think I mentioned it last time.
Yes, you did. But the thing is, she's also an in and out character. Like she's just kind of there to be there and then disappear. So
And here's the thing, I get it. It's hyper realistic because if it's just you and me talking back, chances are I might not even call your name. I'll just be like, dude, when we're talking.
That guy. Yeah.
Yeah,
uh,
so
Like, I think it's I don't know if I don't know about the ladies. I can't speak on their behalf, but I know for a fact that guys would spend an entire afternoon playing basketball with a guy they just
without
met,
knowing
and
each
when you
other's
get home,
names.
like we had the greatest time with this guy.
Yeah,
What's his name?
we don't know each other's
Um,
names.
like what?
no, and then one on top of that, we have nicknames Ibile. So it's
That's how
even
they come
worse.
about. Yeah, ayo, dunk. Ayo, three-pointer. Ayo,
Yeah,
3P. We just
Ty.
call him 3P now. Ayo, 3P, because he's dope at three-pointers or something.
Hey, Muna Shibobu.
Then next thing, the big guy's being called Tiny. The tiny guy's being called Biggie.
Exactly. Yeah.
Morley, you only find out the guy's name at the wedding day. And at that point, it's too awkward to ask, what's your real name? It's like, yeah,
No,
it's
that's when
Tiny.
you start. That's when you start trying to steal other people's invites. Like, ish, maybe there's clues here.
Yeah, so her name is Kiki. Kiki.
Kiki. Oh, okay. Kiki. Oh, I can't sing that song because Drake is
Do
canceled.
you love me?
Okay. Well, Drake can sing that song. I've learned to appreciate the
Kiki, am I canceled? Do you hate me? Are you a Kendrick fan?
That's
now
funny.
we know why Kiki wasn't responding. She was still coming out of kindergarten.
Oh,
Oh.
um, the views
The
expressed
views expressed.
on this channel do not reflect those of the channel. Okay.
The poor
All
disclaimer.
the ones, yeah, the
The
views expressed
moment.
by Tebe Lokhala and the hosts do not represent, and the
Specifically
other
naming
hosts
now.
do not represent the channel. Okay.
Specifically naming him the views. Next year's disclaimer is gonna just have names. The views expressed by
The views expressed by
Tebello
Tebe Zuko and
and Zuko
and myself.
Okay, but now, okay, anyway, getting back to it. So they're testing these things and it's not looking good.
Mhm.
to
Like,
synthesize it.
the synthesizer, hey, it's showing people flames. Like, one bra just passes out random.
Hey, dog.
It takes years. And I think maybe that's what I appreciate about them trying to get to the point, but it takes years of work
And you've
to be
been
able to
saying this,
synthesize.
right, Tebello, to be
Yeah,
honest. You've been saying this.
I've been saying this. It doesn't happen overnight. It's not like we're not in Star Trek land where it can happen like, a computer. Synthesize
Mm.
protein number. No, it doesn't.
Spy Kids.
It doesn't work like that. It's not even like Wakanda. Can you replicate this plant?
Mm.
98%
No, who
likelihood, no.
remembers? I'm saying, who remembers Spy Kids 1 when they put the they put that sheet stuff in, and it had like the colors of McDonald's. And if you put it in a microwave and you press the microwave, and then the food comes out.
Yeah.
Damn, I don't remember Spy Kids 1. I remember 3, but not 1.
You remember the worst one? Why? Anyway,
I love that
never
one,
mind.
actually. That's my favorite one.
Your favorite
Oh,
one?
Yeah.
if there's one thing I've come to
No,
appreciate
actually, it's not.
about,
It's actually not a bad movie. Let me not be.
I
But I
think
think the
the
other
other
two.
ones that come after those ones, I think those are the ones that are not good.
No, but I think
I've
1 and 2 are just okay. But Kai, Spy Kids Kai. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, these tests are showing them flames. One bruh is scratching himself. Another dude is holding a bottle.
talking to it.
And kind of it's an interesting thing that you like people will riff on cocaine and people will riff on all of these drugs and like you shouldn't do drugs, but like this stuff is fine and it's showing and it's making people look like crack addicts all the same, but
I've
Yeah.
somehow it's
I've
legal.
I've always lost my edge when people used to tell me that no, that flat out told me I don't do drugs, I smoke weed, or I don't do drugs, I just do shrooms and stuff like that. It's
Mhm.
not it's because the shrooms or the weed is actually a natural plant. It's not like some chemical in a lab. And I
Mm.
always come to the thought, where do you think that chemical in the lab came from?
Mm.
Cocaine came from the poppy plant. It's a plant just like anything else. So
I think the only argument that people can give for weed though is that they don't do anything to it, like
Right.
they just crush it and roll it in paper and all of that stuff. But it still does something to you, Chief. I wouldn't not recommend driving on it. It's still a DUI.
yeah, it's driving under the influence. Yo, anyway, that I just wanted to add to the thing that these arguments that these things are not natural because they're done in the lab, they're processed in the lab, doesn't take the fact that
Mm.
these things actually exist. Almost everything that you find in the lab once existed somewhere along the line in nature.
That's a quick question, gents. This might be the dumbest question I've probably ever asked on the podcast, but I'm
No
going to
such
ask it
thing.
anyway.
There ain't no such thing.
How do people know? How do cops know if they stop you that if you're driving under the influence and they stop
Yeah.
you and they know that you're not drinking alcohol, how do they
Yes.
test you to see whether you're high or not?
Your
No, I
people
think
with
they give you the same test, but yeah, it's probably
The
going to be
breathalyzer?
because no,
no
not your
you
breathalyzer. Like there's stuff like walk in a straight line or
straight line
because
contour.
the thing is it's DUI. It's not DU. It's not DU.
A
DUD. There you go.
yeah.
So it's whatever's influencing you. You should not be behind the wheel because you're going to
Will,
put
yeah.
people in danger.
So even
Okay.
if you've taken enough codeine to light up the city,
Hmm.
Yeah.
or if you're on Valium, for heaven's sake,
Or even if you're just like hella sleepy and
yeah.
you can't be behind the wheel and they tell you to walk in a straight line and you can't. I mean, you
Hmm.
can't go to prison for that, but it's still like
Actually, oh no, you can't go. Well, you can't go into prison for being for DUIs. They can suspend your license in any case.
Oh.
If the influence led you to do something criminal, let's say if you fell asleep behind the wheel and
Mhm.
you bumped an old lady and she died, you're going to jail.
oh okay, then yeah, then it's like
Yeah,
manslaughter or something.
it's manslaughter. If you and it's aggravated by the fact that you're driving under the influence. So if they found that you're high, you're drunk, not of sound mind at that point in time, it actually aggravates the charge. So
Hmm.
in case you're gonna get 15 years for manslaughter, you might end up getting 25 to life. Things
Jesus.
like that.
So moral of the story, if you fucked up, don't get behind the wheel. Call an Uber.
Call an Uber, or for heaven's sake, you know what? I think I was talking about this, the stupid shit I was doing when I was driving home from work and I was tired. I could see myself falling asleep behind the wheel. Don't do what I
Mhm.
did. If you
What
feel
did you do?
sleepy, no, because I was sleepy. I was literally, I was
No,
asleep behind the
that's
wheel.
when like yeah, that's when if you can park in the parking lot just
Park,
for an hour.
yeah,
Yeah. Or like a
which
filling
is
station or something.
filling station on the side of the road. It doesn't matter if those cars are busy zooming past you. It's like, hey, take a break, sit there, take a nap. No one's
But
gonna
on
judge you
the
for falling
highway, is
asleep
that's not allowed, right?
on the sidewalk.
No, on the emergency lane. Yeah,
On the
if it's an
emergency lane, yeah, you
emergency
can stop.
lane, yeah,
You can stop.
if
No
it's
one
an
will stop you.
emergency,
Yeah.
then yeah.
Rather off the lane than on. Yeah.
And also if you're sleeping at the wheel, go to the emergency lane. It's fine. It's an
fine.
emergency.
Sleep.
Right.
Don't do what I did. Like, that was stupid. Because to prove that point, the thing I used to do after that day is I'd go to the car, I'd I'd sleep in the car for an hour, wake up at 7, drive home. Because I realized if I left at 5:30, or if I left at 7, I still got home around the same time. But the difference is that I was not I'm not being held back by traffic. So
yeah, but anyway, hey,
Thomas, like,
extraordinary Masoma just add in Arrive Alive on top
yeah.
of this video.
Well,
But
yeah,
anyway,
because clearly the sponsors will have to come to this channel, given that my channel,
it's
there's
moved
absolutely
6
no
ways
hope.
from Sunday.
No. Especially this last week's opening. I was like, listen to this, like, you know what? I'm just gonna just put it in. I'm tired of censoring this thing. Look at us talking about things that happen in the bedroom like that.
Anyway,
All right.
so getting back to it, then we catch up with Evil Sweden. I'll be nice to him because he's sick. Join us. So,
Hey, bro, he's seeing flames, dog. Like he is
Karma
seeing
which
is a
is
flames.
bitch.
so funny. It is
Karma is
so
a
funny.
bitch. I was
He
like,
was he was shoot
how does it
like
feel like?
this
I was
is you know, I always wonder about quote unquote. I mean, I don't like the term evil because I feel like it's a very blanket statement, but I'll just use it for argument's sake. I'm just wondering all those people who are doing all of these evil things and etc and all of that stuff,
are
Yeah.
evil
and then you
forever.
have to go to the doctor, and then the doctor's like, yeah, dog, you got like stage 3 leukemia.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah, let's
like,
see you use your own stuff.
Yeah,
Let's see
go
how
on.
that works
Go
out.
on.
yeah. Mm.
Take it take a
Uh-oh.
couple
Oh,
of weeks.
sorry, your line
No, I'm
you cut
saying,
off for a second there.
am I back? Am I back? Hello?
Yes, you're back.
Yeah, you're back.
Okay. Because I was saying, go on, submit a claim to your own company. See how fast it gets processed. Like, oh, you want to go for what surgery? So do you know that it's about $250,000? Do you think it's going to affect the bottom line? What do you think the stakeholders are going to say if we prioritize you as one patient over that bottom line?
Right.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Karma
You,
said, surprise, mom.
yeah, I know you guys felt so. Some of you might have felt sorry for him. I was like,
No,
we
I mean
call
that's
this
the
the Mangione effect. How does it feel like?
and here's the other thing. It's just a note, and I do appreciate the show kind of showing. I mean, they don't show it as blatantly as I'm about to put it, but I'm just like, when you keep doing messed up shit, it messes with you physiologically. Well, what's the word? Yo, score.
Yo, look, my data bankers are out now. Come, sorry, yo, I'm tired.
Physically.
No, okay. Physiologically, yo,
Okay.
yeah, that one. Somebody put in the subtitles in the
The day we have
Manuel is
budget.
off.
Moses subtitles.
Manuel and Moses are taking the day off. They were like, they just saw.
Mafethu faka the subtitles.
Yeah,
Manuel, Moses, and who's the other one? Is it Yaku?
The rater.
yeah,
Yaku the rater.
DEI high.
Okay, Yaku hutna he. Yaku, it's the subtitles in bit.
Yo, get cancelled.
Anyway, yeah, you must leave Orania now, dog. We paying you. But
Jesus.
Yo. Okay. Let's leave it.
Anyway, sorry.
Oh, by the way, he's the one that voted for the EFF in Orania. We're just letting you know. Yaku's the one that did it. Sorry, Yaku. Cat's out of the bag.
Now he can't go home. You've exiled him.
We banished him.
Out of nowhere, you just in the very unlikely chance that somebody from Orania is watching the channel.
They open it, it becomes a shadow realm. We've banished him to the shadow realm. It's all the black people.
Oh, what? He met. Oh no! Look! Somebody's calling already. So somebody has actually watched. Yeah, are you okay? Are you okay? How did they find out? I think we didn't put this live yet. Like, are they spying on us?
Yeah. Okay.
You know, I
Okay.
knew it.
Guy. Oh my God! Before we take this bit too far. Okay. So, what's this? Yeah. Jonas is seeing flames. The doctor's like, "Hey, chief, this is it." And Jonas is like, "If you're not up to the task, Wunna, I was looking at that X-ray. It looks like you have pieces of your lung missing. What are you eating?"
Dog. Or what's so bad? Is he a smoker? I don't even think
No, bruh,
smoking can do that.
whatever. I don't know what he's doing, but whatever he's doing is taking chips out of his lungs. It's a miracle he's alive anyway.
Hey, dog. Yeah, because even the doctor's
It's
like,
like,
bro, I wouldn't hold my breath. Like, you have a few days left, my
like,
dude.
now, why are you so worried about this mushroom? Go get your health in order, or your at this point your affairs. But bruh,
No,
go get your health in order. Go, like put the alcohol down. Go to the
Dude,
gym. Slim your neck down, bro.
dude.
Because this
you know,
is.
go get some corrective surgery to make a decent corpse for the tombstone, so people don't freak out when they look into your coffin. Come on,
Straight up.
Jesus, do something, because I'm just saying you're not supposed to have bits of your rib cage and lung missing.
Bitch, you're dying. How am I supposed to say? Like what? You're gonna find another doctor who's gonna tell you the exact same thing. It's not the doctor that's the problem. It's your body, sir.
And then you can see it in his face. He's like, "Ish, mushroom time."
Yeah.
Okay,
And
I was gonna make a very dirty joke, but I'm not gonna do that. It's fine.
Oh, you don't want to cancel yourself.
Yeah,
at this
I
rate,
don't think I should. Anyway,
at this rate, you know.
guys, we have to give the sponsors something.
Yeah, this channel is brought to you by.
Imagine this channel is brought to you by Skillshare, and then next after that, hey dog, do you see that huge beep 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 beep? You see the browser of Skillshare, like, hey gents, I think we made a mistake.
I think there's only a few brands that I'm thinking about that could, like Manscaped.
Adam for Adam. If you want to join the latest dating site for the LGBT, download Adam for Adam, where you can be able to.
Can you imagine if we're actually doing the live reads of those ads we used to watch on Saturday nights? SMSL Ulaf.
Yes.
To
Yeah, out of nowhere.
61619. Oh god.
Others suddenly you're busy playing tonight. What's his name? Galagat. Download this track whenever you call your friend by pressing 32359.
The mobile generation. Guys.
Yo, we are such a
Okay.
lost cause.
Okay, Kai, good. Kai.
Okay.
So back to it. All right. So we cut back to Marshall. He's at the compound. Some guy is trying to get a mushroom for his finger.
Yeah. Like, you don't need it.
Yeah, he's
Bruh.
like, no. And his finger's not even chopped off.
No,
Yeah.
he did that to himself because he
wants
wants to get
high.
high.
Yeah, he wants to get.
Oh no!
Marshall is like, no, dog. No, I'm not giving you that.
Like,
Not
look,
again. We were so careful.
It's insane. It's insane.
Right?
This is no. Why? No. This is what is happening.
We best not explain it. I've gone through denial. And, what are the stages of denial? Bargaining.
Oh god.
Yeah, I'm just
Acceptance.
at acceptance. Like, you know what? This is what it is. What's gonna happen next? One of these days
You.
I'm gonna recite an entire sentence at the same time.
No, it's late. We've done that, dog. We've even sung songs. Ugh.
I don't know what's next. I'm sorry. I'm scared now. What's next? Ugh.
Yeah,
I
but he
don't
was
know.
smart to do that. And I think that guy was not so.
No, the thing is, Marshall actually. Here's another thing that I think is an inconsistency with this show. Marshall is kind of a doctor.
Kind of. Because he's observing the results and how the recovery rate is
No, but
changing
I
the
mean, it's not
body, and
even
he's like,
just. But I'm saying it's not even that. Like he'll poke somebody's foot and he'll just be like, okay, maybe you need a mushroom. And then he'll like
Yes.
check somebody's like it seems like he could have been a doctor. Or maybe
I
is it
think
that thing
so.
where
If he
there's cross
is.
maybe is there like crossover between being a doctor and being a mycologist? Maybe.
Mm,
I don't know. I don't
maybe.
know. Is a mycologist a
But
type of, is it a scientist or is it like a type of
No, I
doctor?
mean you're studying fungi, so I'm guessing. So I'm saying
but
it must be like it's kind of I don't know, like when you're a marine biologist you're dealing with different physiology things, but I'm guessing there must be like a base set of skills that
mm,
are
Hmm.
across all the medical fields that you should have and then you specialize, kind of like a GED.
Yeah, so sort of like biochemistry has to be involved, right? Or am I talking nonsense?
I mean, I don't know. I'm not even if I'm wrong, please let me know because I
Yeah,
have
please
no
let us know
idea.
because we're clearly idiots here. But you're
Yeah,
right. Obviously, biology, duh.
yeah.
well, look,
Physiology, obviously, even
yeah, that
human physiology, because you need to understand how these things affect the body.
mm,
But
Yeah, Pella, because if he's studying fungi, he should have some reference to how fungi affects the human
so
body or whatever,
anatomy and stuff
or
like that. Yeah,
something
yeah.
like that.
Right,
so I
right.
don't think he's a doctor, it's just that he's got a deep awareness of what the body goes through.
Yeah, okay. But
Because
man, that sounds like a doctor to me.
yeah,
Yeah, it's
w-
like
w-
you're explaining what a doctor does.
No, I'm just saying maybe he doesn't have the paper.
yeah, maybe he doesn't have the paper because he clocked the guy's diabetes induced gangrene from just looking at his leg. It's that's not
And
it's
also,
not
he was able to fake his death, so he knew how to mix things to make sure that
Exactly,
he didn't die.
yeah.
exactly.
So, and he also helped that guy with withdrawal or whatever.
But anyway,
Look, I kind of get what they're doing with his character. I'm not saying that it totally doesn't work. I just think there's times where they swing from extremes. Like you can't
yeah,
show me him flying Raijin, he escapes from a crashed bus or whatever, and then Jiggy Jiggy now he's all gullible in prison when he was dodging full on
100%.
assassins. It's a bit
100%.
strange. You needed to
Just a
it
quick tangent. There's
yeah, but
something that I've
anyway.
been thinking about ever since I saw X-Men First Class. Professor X, we know he's a professor, right? And we
Yes.
know he's an expert in mutant kind or whatever they call it, genetics or whatever. I don't know. So what I was trying to figure out is what exactly is he proficient in? What modules do you guys think he did? Obviously psychology,
I
physiology.
think physics and chemistry, and isn't he like a polymath or whatever?
Are you generally asking the man who can read minds what he majored in?
Yeah, I mean, I'm talking about
That guy
papers,
cheated
dog.
through
I'm not talking,
everything.
I mean, reading minds, sure, but I'm talking about like actual academic papers. Like,
That man, that man read all the answers of the exam threats. There's some,
but which model?
all of them, like whatever he wanted
Or
to
apparently
study.
he can just mind wipe people in the university to give him papers.
Yeah, like
Yeah, because I was
that
like,
man.
he must have studied almost everything, if you think about it. Like, because every superhero comes with a different superpower there.
Yeah,
He's one of the smartest people in the world. He's by no means a Reed Richards or a Doctor Doom
or T'Challa.
or T'Challa.
Or Amadeus Cho,
Yeah, or
or
you know what?
No, I
Amadeus.
think Professor's got Amadeus. I think Professor's got Amadeus.
He's
You know
not.
that small kid with the dinosaur, what's her name?
Oh, Moon Girl.
Moon Girl, yeah.
Yeah, I don't
He,
know about that because my thing is Marvel says a lot of stuff and like people like to take those statements seriously, but I like proof. And like for
Yeah,
example, they say Valeria Richards is smarter than her father, and I'm like, what has she done though to back that up? Because
yeah,
Reed has like opened full on dimensions. He
yeah,
chased away Galactus.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
I'm not. What does Valeria got anything to like? Okay, she can calculate. What can she calculate pi more than Reed? Which still I don't know.
I doubt.
Yeah, like Reed Richards has done some insane intelligence feats. It's crazy.
Exactly,
So
exactly.
I'm so yeah. So for me, that's kind of hyperbole because people go, "Oh well, Reed agrees with it." It's like that's his daughter. Of course, she's gonna gas up his daughter.
Yep.
my baby.
He's not gonna turn around and be like, "Actually, you're not that smart."
You dumb as
No.
bricks, sweetie. You got way too much of your mother's genes.
So that's why when people go Moon Girl is that's why when people go Moon Girl is like the smartest in the Marvel universe. I'm like,
How?
Compared to who? What has
No,
he
because
done?
they'll say that she's smarter than Reed Richards also, and then Valeria will show up and it's like, well, I'm smarter than Reed Richards, so therefore I'm smarter than you, and then they'll just be like, I'm smarter than you, and I'm like, it feels like it's two kids arguing,
And
and the
Richard,
adults are just like,
and then
and the
enter
adults are just
Doom.
like, yeah.
And then Doom walks in.
Oh
I'm
no,
smarter than all of you.
Doom would be so petty that he would challenge two children
Yes.
That's
to a
true.
contest. But
That's
anyway,
true.
but getting back to this, right? So we cut back to Marshall.
Okay. I
Anyway,
was saying about this episode, what I took from it is like Marshall is the only person who's somewhat rational about the operation. He's seeing the costs, he's monitoring the results, he's seeing what's happening, and he's also realizing that we have only one catalyst, and it's this turtle. He needs to get more. He's trying to smuggle in more turtles into the country. He's
Yeah.
trying. He's up to something, but
Yeah.
then everyone else is like, "Oh, come descend into the land of the mushrooms.
Right.
All hail the eternal mushroom." Like, I thought we were supposed to be working on this operation together, woman. Come on, can you not see the logic behind his thinking?
no, he's the only one that cares. Like that's the thing. I think that's the thing for me. It's like it's just you taking too long, Marshall, to wake up to Hildy.
Yeah.
Like Hildy has been moving shady since you got here.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, Marshall tries to get more turtles from his half brother, who is just not helping him because the brat just wants more money. And I'm like, Munna, I'm on the fucking run. I just faked my death.
Right.
Can you help me or not?
Jesus, what type of family member are you?
Okay. With family like that, who needs enemies?
Right.
And then again, you're literally you're literally running a camp with one of your worst enemies. I think Marshall should just take a couple of months off to reflect on the type of relationships he has.
Munna, I think you need some time to
Like, who hasn't betrayed him? Who hasn't betrayed him?
Who hasn't?
Like
Indeed.
the people that he actually trusts, from those people, who hasn't betrayed him? Because
The
everybody has
Socrates.
betrayed him.
The turtles. Why did we come to the same conclusion at the same time again?
Wow, Socrates, yeah.
That's the only one. Like, I got you. The turtle was even the one with the common sense enough to take a poop when when they scattered the mushrooms up to the field.
That turtle has had his back since day one. The only reason he got that mushroom is because of that turtle.
I'm pretty sure that small baby is to the consciousness of the turtle waving at him. It's like, bro,
It's trying to warn him.
Yeah, like every time he look at the turtle, he just sees the baby like, Digga, run!
No, the problem, Devil, is that the baby was white. If it was a black baby, then I think it would have made all the sense in the world. Where he just be like, look at this old woman with her 3 teeth. You really think she has the best? Like, that's the other thing. Hildy's got teeth like a drug addict. You think she's making sense?
Like a
That's
meth
some
addict.
ageist.
Like meth addict. Like she cooks her own meth for.
Extraordinary. I have grannies. They have teeth. What is this?
No.
And even if they don't have teeth, they have dentures. They have enough sense to put in teeth. They don't just let 3 teeth dangle for no reason, Chief.
No, I'm telling you, the guy is. If the baby was black, it would be sitting over. Whenever it got high, it would be sitting over Marshall like into an Omni-Man. Think, Marshall, think.
What will you have after all the mushrooms are gone?
Are gone.
What's 10 more years?
I could just
get another microbiologist.
Start from all. Okay. I'm back. I'm done. Okay. I just said my piece.
Hey, guys, we are
we're unhinged today.
Okay.
But it's fine. I think, guys, if you're new, disclaimer. If you're new, just know that we do a lot of tangents on this show. And as I've mentioned, we are a lot of geeks and we do geeky things. So, yeah.
What's gonna happen? But anyway, come to the Afro Geek Fest.
I
I'm not gonna go
will.
through it.
Dog. It's like good like what?
The audience is gonna pass out from boredom or laughter. One of the two is like, you know what? We need to go to see the other views, but we're too busy listening to these people tangent
Can you
on live
imagine,
app.
like, there's interviews happening, but nobody's going there because they're just listening to this guy's ramble about, like, Shinra Tensei and
Okay,
It's
okay,
okay.
Kai.
Kai.
Back to it. So we cut back to Ricky and Francis and Rick. I guess for a pudgy man, you move all right because he's good at squash. What pill did you take?
yeah.
What happened?
No, hey Ricky, I'm saying so. Ricky at this point, Ricky and Francis are playing squash, and Ricky is destroying.
Oh no, he finally found. I think it's what happens when you're finally living to your purpose.
No, I'm saying he started listening to Ricky Rick.
Yeah.
Swing on my coins.
Mm, No, he got a meeting with Ricky Martin. Living la vida loca. Is this living la vida loca with this cover
Yeah,
with this macabre?
it
No.
is. Yeah.
Hey, dog. And then anyway, they're just talking about how they're trying to do this thing. Francis wants to grow it naturally. Rick wants to synthesize. And so Rick tells her, "Yeah, I believe we can do it." And my thing is, Francis, it's just you worked for this guy.
You
And
know how
look,
that is.
he's more it seems
Hands
he's
on
more
now.
locked in than he's ever been.
Mhm.
So good. But
But doesn't take away from his incompetence in almost everything.
I mean, like he's less incompetent, but I mean, this is kind of like Krillin when he got a power up from Guru,
Yeah.
if you know what I mean.
Yo, I believed from the depth of my soul that that power up meant something. But when I
Mm.
first watched it, like you got a power up, guys. He's gonna be able to at least take on some of the Ginyu members. Yo,
Nah.
yo, yo,
Is
yo.
what?
You know, the way I believed that he could take on at least one of the Ginyu members because of Guru's power up.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, at that point, I was like, that overgrown green testicle did absolutely nothing.
Jesus.
But anyway, all I'm saying is that Rick went from here to here, so it's not a big jump.
Yeah.
But yeah. So anyway, they have that discussion. Rick convinces her that they're gonna synthesize it. Then Marshall is tripping, and
Yeah.
it's Return of the Weird Baby.
Yeah, because they're trying to, I don't know, do something with the mushroom
Yeah.
Yeah,
to make a little go a long way, I guess. And
that's not what they were doing. Hildy was she was in an episode of Breaking Bad. Anyway,
they
but
went
before we get there, what's this? Marshall sees a bunch of Francis faces
Mhm.
in the yo.
them
Like that's the other thing. I almost want to do a YouTube deep dive on what symbolism they were trying to show in the story because sometimes it just feels like random images.
yes.
Oh, and this is important to note. Was this Marshall trips out because they're trying to make a tincture or like some sort of
Whatever that means.
yeah,
I didn't have time to look it up. I was like, what the hell does that mean anyway?
yeah, or they're trying to make some sort of solution from the
The-
mushroom.
Mhm.
and he puts his hand in, and boy,
So it's like yeah, so a tincture is kind of like a concentrated liquid of the herb.
oh wow.
This is according to Google, so I'm not a scientist. I do not know these things. Don't quote me, but this
Disclaimer.
is what I'm saying.
Disclaimer: the members of this channel are not medical professionals. You should always consult a medical professional before taking imbibing the blue mushroom.
Rutical pharmaceuticals. Ding. But anyway, yeah, so yeah, they made a concentrated liquid of the mushroom or whatever, and they're planning to do something with it. It's we'll see. But yeah, so
Without even
Marshall touched,
telling,
but I'm
without
saying,
even
yeah,
telling Marshall about it.
that's the other thing. They didn't tell us about nothing.
Yeah,
I'm like,
why?
but this is
I
where I'm
think
like, the mushroom has to be slowing you down, my guy, because in part one, the way, I mean, in episode one, the way you were moving, Marshall in episode one would not have stood for any of this.
true that.
Yeah.
True that. At the same time, we get to
Oh
we
yeah,
see
I was
that
saying that
you
that's why
get
he was tripping. Sorry, I just wanted to make a note. He said he touched the tincture by accident and then he went on a super trip. Yeah. But anyway, yes.
and the
Sorry to cut
baby
him
was
off.
busy warning him. Ooh,
The baby?
the white baby.
Oh, we
No,
don't have
no,
a name
if
for
you
that
pay,
thing. You
I'm
guys
saying
call
if
it a
you
baby. I don't know why you guys call it a baby, but
that, what
What
is
is
it,
it?
dog?
I have no idea what that thing is.
It's a
It looks like
small.
the Michelin. It looks like the Michelin. It looks like a baby Michelin man, or it's the white version of that nigga on the Oros bottle.
I feel like
Yes.
they were inspired by. Have you guys watched Princess Mononoke?
No, I haven't. Is that a Ghibli movie or
It's a
Ghibli?
Ghibli movie, but the difference is those things. Just give me a second.
Imagine. I was about to ask. Imagine me actually watching a after what happened in the last series. You should know better than to
Oh
not go through
God.
it.
Winnerly
These
Poe.
things,
Oh yeah.
they're Kodama, but obviously
Studio
those
Ghibli
ones
might
look
be
cuter
looking
than
at
these
common side
things.
effects like common side effects.
Bar for bar.
Stole my whole flow.
By the way, they released like a release of sorts where they were saying, guys, this AI thing of turning everything into our Ghibli artwork is not on. I don't know if you guys saw that,
Yeah, no,
but
he
No,
said he
I
was
did.
disgusted.
they said they were
Which
disgusted.
also respect the guys, respect the respect the studio if it doesn't want its
Yeah.
style.
Yeah,
That's and also like I think it's cool if you want to use AI to maybe get some reference. Like maybe if you're gonna try and attempt the Ghibli style and you just need to practice and you need shapes and things, like getting an AI image and then tracing over it and breaking down the shapes and everything so that you can replicate it on your own. I think
that's
that's
fun.
perfectly fine.
Yeah,
But
Mm,
just taking the style and just posting it and using AI and just posting it on the internet, I think that's kind of there's an ethical way to use AI, and I believe that's it.
yeah.
Just taking the images and posting it for yourself and trying to make money,
Yeah.
not
yeah.
So
my
in
thing.
short, AI artists. Yeah, nah.
I think you should be called prompters. I feel like
There
that
you
would
go.
be much a better term.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm not gonna fight you guys for it. If you want to be AI artist bros, go ahead. I don't care.
We just found them looking into the asking what to the ChatGPT to create a blanker version of the outrage.
Mm. Anyway, back to this. So, yes, Hildy is still trying to sweet talk Marshall. She's still trying to be like, yeah, everything is fine. And then Marshall is just like, what are we doing here?
Cut the caption.
No, okay, we gotta stop all this. We don't even know what this mushroom is doing to people. I'm tripping out on bath salts. This baby is transforming into weirder and weirder shapes. Like before, it was just walking along. It was a regular baby. Now the baby broke apart and then fused together like a Voltron into my quasi girlfriend's head. No,
Yeah.
we need to shut all of this down now. And Hildy's like, take
No.
a walk with me.
Yes.
Which why would you do? I have nothing against old ladies. I have everything against Hildy.
But also,
Hildy is
guys,
always like,
how powerful is that mixture? Like, dude touches it and then passes out, dog.
That's
no,
some
and people want
concentrate.
to drink that. What? No wonder this commune is up because nobody's thinking straight.
Nobody is ever gonna think straight. With all that highness, everybody was loopy as F. They should have just number one rule is don't take the mushroom for yourself.
Jesus, getting high on their own supply. But okay, anyway. So Hildy says take a walk, and then we cut back to Jonas, and Evil Sweden is going through it. Evil Sweden is
Even eating mushrooms in the wild like this. Do you know that's how quickly that's how you get yourself killed? Do you know how fast it can be?
I
But
no no
how
no.
do you
I don't
think
think we're there
this would
yet.
have went down if Francis was there? Do you think Francis would have allowed Marshall to go with Hildy by themselves?
No, I think Francis would have clocked Hildy from jump. She's like, I've also been a deceitful woman, and I've trained in the way with Moke.
Yes. Nee, 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 nee. Nee,
Never
nee,
trust a
nee.
woman.
Nee, 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 nee. Never trust a woman. Form 1. Womanly
Okay,
deception.
guys, we just need to give you context before you guys think we're misogynist. So these guys are quoting from a movie called what's the name of that movie
Evil
now? The Evil
cult.
Cult. So in the Evil Cult, the main character's mother warns him just moments before she dies. She warns him not to trust beautiful women because beautiful women are very deceptive or something like that.
Yes.
So that's where
Moments
it
before
comes
she
from.
correction. Moments before she kills herself in front of her
Yeah.
8-year-old child.
No, and that's her parting words to him before he
She
is like,
dies.
hate every beautiful woman ever. What? Wait, like if I was okay, I'd be like, wait, you can't die yet. Your soul is mine. Come back here. You
Mother
gotta
cut back.
explain
What?
this. It's like, I know we're beefing world, but I need to go to the world of Naruto for 2 seconds. Anyway.
Impure world regeneration or something like what? Orochimaru, I need my mom back. Here's a hair sample. I don't know what DNA you need, but I need my mom
That's
back right now.
funny.
You can even bite my neck. Bite my neck. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
go on. Put your seal on me. Like I've had a Jake's palm on me. So what's a love bite?
Anyway,
Okay, no, stop.
and he would have been age appropriate for Orochimaru.
Oh wow.
Anyway,
Oh
okay.
wow. Okay.
Anyway, moving on. Okay, so yeah, Hildy and them are trying to do this tincture thing still,
Mhm.
and then Frances is, I think she's having like a crisis of, I think she's having a crisis as a character because she doesn't have a direction anymore. She doesn't know what she's doing.
Hmm. And at the same time, she's seeing this man. He wants like it to work through the system that has always worked. It's nature. I was about to punch my screen.
No, and also it's just like, Rick, the reason you're here is because you quit after somebody gave you that exact system talk.
You know?
What huh?
Hi.
That is some what, yo, that is some white Dululu. Yeah, oh no.
Wow. Okay, let's just call
We
it
are still
Karen. Let's
on
just
one
call it
episode, you know,
Karen
guys.
Delulu.
We're still
Karen
on
Delulu.
episode 9.
Oh God. Okay, guys, let's keep it moving. No, but I'm just saying the fact that somebody can tell you to your face 9-9 that this is the system and you quit and then you turn around and be like, this is the system.
This is America. This is
Don't get you
America.
slipping, homie. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm just saying, I'm yet to see that with the melanated skin tones. At least if the bra's trying to juta you, he still has self-awareness.
Yes. Above all things, be true to thyself. It doesn't work
Anyway,
anymore, shame.
so anyway, and then
Mhm.
Copano, he starts doing his Copano thing. Hey, bruh, Copano's the Batman of
He
this
is.
series, bruh.
He is
Yo.
Swear to
actually. And there's no
me.
Alfred, bruh. He's figuring this stuff all by himself. There's no
Munna with
Alfred,
a laptop.
no gadgets, nothing. Just push-ups,
On a cell
movies,
phone, next.
next. Next, dog.
Yeah, this is with yeah, kakazol mfethu.
Mhm.
Vela.
Oh, this is
Yeah.
also when he finds super evil
Um,
black lady.
no,
Uh,
no, this is where he finds Amelia Fungus or whatever.
oh yeah, he finds Amelia Fungus. Yes, I forgot that part.
Yes. And then he's just
Yes.
like, you stood up my partner. I think I know why.
Mhm.
Yes.
He looked
Yes,
like he
yes.
was about to be mad at her, and I'm just like, hey, yo, Finally, Harrington, brother and sister, want to go fight? How dare you stand up my sister like this?
Yep.
You were supposed to. You should have at least called, not ghosted her.
And she didn't seem to care. Like,
No, I don't know. Maybe Harrington was going to be a one night stand or something. Who knows? Which is
yeah.
still weird because she's like one of the prime investigators. But anyway, we cut back to, I believe her name is Cicely.
Wait, did you guys mention specifically that he realized that the son is fine?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I said that's why I said that when he said the line, was this you stood up my partner, I think I think I know why.
Oh,
And then
yes.
they cut to the son. Then we cut to Sicily.
Who's Cecilia again? Oh,
And then basically what's happening is that Harrington is making a report because Harrington is just like, yeah, I don't think we should be pursuing this any further. We should just be reporting to our superiors. And then the superiors are like, oh, interesting. Send in all the guns.
No, like interesting. We'll let the FBI handle this. Like the FBI, girl, I was like, Kopano warned you.
mm.
Kopano had been warning you. Like, who are we actually working for? You saw your boss talking to the super evil.
I know Copano's black senses were tingling, dog.
Yo, I know this is some Karen level. Yeah, you're right person to Lulu.
I'm
Yeah,
saying, Copano's black senses. Like that's the thing with black people. All it takes is like a sentence, and then when we go,
eh?
and something is, and we know something is
No,
up. Like
something. That's a strong word.
I remember one time my boss was like, Kato, can I see you in the office? And I was like, okay, time to pack my stuff. I'm buying. And they're like,
Yes,
he just called you to the office. Nah, chief. And
Yeah.
then a week later I was fired. I was like, see.
it's ours. I don't told you.
So yeah, Copano's black senses were tingling. So yeah, Harrington is finding out the hard way.
Yeah.
And then we cut back to Jonas, and that's where he's eating random mushrooms in the wild, trying to figure out what's going on. And some of his skin looks diseased. What
Imagine.
did you do to yourself, my guy?
Wow, you do know how dangerous mushrooms are. So I think it's like he was like at this point, even the cancer was like, what the hell is going on here?
New challenger! I'm gonna kill him before you.
You thought you're the one who's taking his life. Spike! I'm the one who's ending it.
Star disease.
Yeah,
Ura, ura, ura.
yeah, that's what's happening. The mushrooms are fighting the cancer, which is fighting the body. Everybody's fighting everybody at this point in time. What?
Everybody was kung fu
Was kung fu
sickness.
ha ha ha.
We're trying to kill man Jonas.
Yeah. Anyway, so
Yeah. So yeah, and then he's like trying to eat random mushrooms. And then after that, now Marshall starts finding out that yeah, this commune of yours, Chief, they are not they didn't have the same vision board, my guy.
yeah, because now he finds out that they're selling the product.
Which look, here's
Surprise,
the thing.
surprise.
If you need cash, maybe start a GoFundMe.
Regardless of that, like, why trust the evil Darth Vader looking like Palpatine female version looking like woman?
Mm.
Uh, to not try and make a profit out of this organization.
Like that's the thing. Hildy tries to present herself as she's this nature dude. She's like the thing about Hildy, ne? She's actually worse
Then
than Francis could ever be.
she's worse than she's just like the corporate head in the
No,
big
she's like literally the cartel or
yeah
part of the or like the Miller says the corporate head, and she's worse than Francis because Francis is confused.
yes.
Hildy knows exactly what she's doing.
Which wow, funny enough, this is exactly a page from what's his name? Oh my God, this is Hunger Games.
Well,
Because
it's a dash of evil cult where, but the advice is more general. It's not just pretty women; it's all women apparently
yeah,
because Marshall been deceived left and right.
no, but I'm saying in Hunger Games, I don't know if I should spoil it. Anyone knows what? Okay, for those who still want to
I'm
watch
not
Hunger
gonna
Games, I don't know
probably
how
watch it. So
who want to watch or read Hunger Games. Because funny enough, it came from a book.
of
Who
course it
knew?
did.
Who knew? Anyway, uh, one of the main characters is President Coin,
Mm-hmm.
and what's the name of that evil one? There's President Coin and President who? What's the name of the one everybody's trying to President Snow? There you go. So Snow is for the longest time, he's the bad guy that everybody thinks, and he basically embodies everything that's wrong with the capital, but also like the head CEO of this storyline, he's like embodying the system's overall corruption and profiteering, basically. And then we have in the far side someone who were to appear as a strong force that's supposed to be opposing it in the form of President Coin. But it turns out she's just as bad and just as nonsensical, is just as corrupt as Snow ever was. In fact, you could argue that she's worse because to her the ends justify the means.
Yeah,
The
that's
means
what I'm
justify the
saying.
ends, I
Like,
mean.
yeah. I
Yeah,
mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just like Hildy tries to present herself as she's on the side of the people, and then she's
yes.
trying to do this with it, and then it just turns out that she's the same, and that's why it's worse because
Nay.
she's just as much as a snake, but like and that's the
La
thing.
la
If
la la
you
la
like,
la.
just to take it to real life, for example, right?
Mhm.
When we're dealing with racism and racists and everything, the people who scare me the most are the people who can smile at you and then they'll deny your job application because of your
Yes.
name. That
Yeah.
shit's terrifying.
Yeah.
The bro who comes in your face and starts calling you the K word, you know how to handle that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is
So, like,
yeah. Is the ones with smart. I forgot the other scenes. Like, there's nothing sweeter than an open enemy because you know he's an enemy. There's nothing. There's nothing you could expect except for the intent to destroy you. It's the ones that smile with you. The ones that are in the court. The ones that are claiming to be loyal by your side. The other ones that can take you out.
I mean, yeah, Caesar got. Well, no, Caesar wrong example because he basically just kept letting Brutus go until Brutus stabbed him. But
No, oh
anyway,
no, 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 no. He didn't let Brutus. He didn't keep letting Brutus go. He spared Brutus once.
no,
And I
wasn't it twice?
nope,
No, because
once,
was it once? I mean,
once.
I remember he lets him go on the battlefield, but then also
Yeah,
like there was the thing where he was like conspiring with people who were openly against Caesar, and Caesar
yeah.
just let that shit slide.
That was the first time because remember what led them to the elfin battlefield was that Brutus was on the side of the conservatives. So he was
Okay,
afraid.
let's not get into Roman history right now. We need to finish.
Yeah,
Uh, so anyway, then Hildy's like, "Well, you need to get some air, Marshall,"
you
and she meant that literally.
sent him flying.
No, she threw him off a cliff.
Yes, because at that point, when she found out that it requires the feces to survive, he had no leverage. That's what made me scream at him at the very beginning of the episode.
Yes,
Like,
because
what the
after
Oh wait, no,
hell?
sorry guys, we skipped. We need to cover so the guy who got saved by Marshall at the accident, he comes back
Yes.
and he is tripping balls, which is weird because you only had that mushroom once. Other people been chugging this thing down. Why is it affecting you like this? And Marshall is just like, there's frames of Marshall where where he's just like,
Oh, this is
maybe
bad.
this was a bad idea.
Yeah. Oh dear. You are the Omnisire. Rule over us. Anyway.
Yeah, anyway, so yeah. Before we get to the spoiler, I mean we did spoil the big finale, but anyway. So Harrington joins the FBI for the raid. She was trying to reach Copano, but Copano wasn't answering.
yeah,
Yeah, everybody's getting ready for this raid. This bra is losing it. The guy from the guy from the accident, he is just losing it. He doesn't know what's real and what's not real,
Yes.
and all of that stuff. So everything is just going sideways. We see Jonas trying to run to this commune because he wants to get this mushroom or whatever. He
Before
wants
it's
to
too
get
late.
this. Yeah, and yeah, everybody is like observing the bra who's just losing it from the babies because he's just seeing babies everywhere.
yeah,
And then Marshall gets tossed off of a cliff, basically. And we get some really cool animation because they did some really cool like trick
Yeah,
shots with this
they
thing.
went all out there.
That's where the rest of the budget went.
But it's just like, Marshall, why would you follow this crazy woman to a hill? She gonna kick you over. She already tried to shoot you, but
But I guess,
I'm guessing it's the
yeah.
mushroom, dog. I'm guessing it's
I
the mushroom. That's all I can give him.
But also, I guess it's also like he's known her for years, right? So he's just
exactly. He's not
naively telling himself that she won't do that,
that.
if that makes sense. She won't.
Bro, if I
Uh,
ever had to empty your gun of bullets, there is nothing I will put past you.
I think it's also a matter of you can see he's always a trust. He's always been too trusting because he's never had a strong parental influence that would teach them that boy,
right.
this world ain't safe.
Yeah,
So
I mean, again,
anyone
like
who
I
gives him the
said,
time of day,
I guess, but like I said, I'm just giving it to the mushroom
yeah,
because that's the only way I can explain it. Because, bro, you took bullets out of her gun.
I also feel like the sheriff should have been like this guy's personal bodyguard. You know what I mean? Because I feel like
yeah,
he's the smart one here.
he got paid. He got paid off.
Hey, he got paid off, dog. So he only paid off everybody. But anyway,
Oh,
and now we're into episode 10. So Copano has managed to track down Amelia Fungus or whatever. And then
mhm.
Fungus is taking him through the compound, and Copano's black senses are working overtime.
Yes,
Hey, this
man.
guy got bit by a
Ching,
spider
ding,
or something, or
ching. He's looking around like, I sense chakra levels. This
no,
power
hey
level.
Muna,
Let's
he doesn't have a Byakugan, he has a Blackugan.
yes. Lakugan! Nani? The chakra's pooling around.
It is pulling around his ears because he's hypersensitive.
Yeah, I
That's
hear
the power of
bullshit.
the Blackugan.
When the Bakugan was still relevant.
No, Mona, this is the Blackugan. It doesn't. It has 360-degree, and the radius is
The
like
Bakugan.
and the radius is like what's this?
It's insane.
Is 80 kilometers. It can sense
Yeah.
anything within an 80-kilometer radius.
Can you detect BS from a mile away? Something in there, man. Ooh, what's this?
Even the Sharingan would tremble at the Blackugan.
Yes. If it's a good thing Orochimaru never learned about the Blackugan, otherwise he'd be going.
Bruh, Killer B.
Oh.
Not even Orochimaru. Killer B.
Oh no, yeah, I took the Blackugan and whooped it. Sasuke.
Oh God, where's Zuko? Where do we need him?
That's why he had the glasses on, dog. His eye was activated underneath there.
That's why. This whole time, that's the biggest secret of the Hidden Cloud Village. It's not the 8 tails or the 2 tails
No.
or anything like. No one must ever learn about the Blackugan. That's the problem. It's the biggest secret that not even the maker Kishimoto knows about it. It's the biggest black secret.
It's that hidden.
Is that hidden? And now
Hey,
you're
man,
spilling the secret on this channel.
that's how I cracked the Susanoo, dog, Blackugan.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
anyway,
Now you're spilling the secret you have. Watch it. The ninjas are coming for us. Get your guys ready.
By the way, to anybody who's watching this, just understand that, guys, we also multitask. So don't think that we don't give a crap.
Oh yeah, no, please. I'm busy
Yeah,
multitasking. I'm busy multitasking.
he's doing his manga.
Don't worry. Yeah, I mean, hey, you can just also, do something else while you're listening to us, because that's how I watch podcasts. But anyway,
because like imagine watching us for 2 hours talking about this. You've been looking at the same screen. This screen hasn't budged for the last hour.
Exactly.
for the last hour. Anyway, so Copano gets his Batman on, and I don't know, that brah, he must have put on detective vision, because he like sees a hat and immediately Sherlock Holmes that somebody tried to murder.
Yep.
Is it plot contrivance, or is it just that he's that damn good?
No, I think it's this one I can give, because as much as you might say it's lazy, but the thing is they've been setting up that Copano is a crazy detective, and like of the two of them, Hade Harrington. But of the two of you, Kopano is the better detective because he's always been putting stuff together. He's always planning like conspiracy theories and everything. So the
Yeah.
thing is like he managed to work out that Sicily was working for Jonas very easily with little information to go on and whatever.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, Kopano, and also Kopano was, I think he was the first one to track down Marshall anyway.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that's the thing. This brother's brain is always working overtime. Like, Harrington is good, but Harrington don't think outside of the box. Kopano is like, if they ever resourced and funded him, he'd be catching criminal, like, cartels would be
Ko
falling to the
Yeah.
wayside.
Kopano is passionate and what's the name again? Before I say something
Harrington.
offensive.
Harrington.
Harrington is just doing it. She's just good at her job, but
Yeah.
it's still a job in her eyes.
Yeah, I think Kopano must go be a private eye because otherwise he's seeming flames here. But anyway. So yeah, Kopano saves. He manages to also have presence of mind to grab a mushroom to save Marshall or
Mm-hmm.
whatever. And then, like the other thing is, Kopano has a lot of sense of like personal justice. He knows that Marshall is not a bad dude,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so he's not trying to get Marshall caught. He's like trying to help Marshall to get the truth out.
Yeah, he wants the
Which
truth. And that's ultimately what detectives are supposed to be doing. But well, don't get me going about don't get me going about
okay,
how they're supposed to be doing their
but
job.
now we come to a scene that I'm sorry, I have to call bullshit. I'm sorry, common side effects, but how sway?
Yeah,
How?
there was some plot. I think I know what you're gonna say.
What happened?
So there's a table, right? The
Yeah.
table has Francis and it has two other people on it.
Mm-hmm.
So first off, thingy, Marshall touches the he's tripping again because obviously the mushroom. So he touches the statue of Francis, right?
Yeah.
Frances feels the touch in real life. She's not on the mushroom at the time, also, so I don't know how. But anyway, she feels the touch in real life. So, okay,
Okay,
how?
so it's tapping into extrasensory perception, the beginning to become it's fast tracking evolution, I guess. Now that they're tapping into the
Maybe,
force.
or they're tapping into the color, or
Yes. Well, I was about to
hey.
say the force because I wouldn't dare sell it something as pure and as awesome as the color hashtag Protests for life.
Okay. Well,
As
I
that,
mean, something is happening here. Okay, there's a disturbance in the force or something,
yes,
which I
strike me
didn't know. I didn't know that
was possible.
psychedelic drugs could do that to you. But anyway, then we get to the crazier part. So this one I still call nonsense, but okay, fine. This is crazy.
What
So,
happens now?
Frances has knocked over a wine glass, right?
Yeah.
And then she's like, Marshall? Then Marshall starts drawing on the table.
Yeah.
Mind you, he's manifested a 3D image of the table that Francis is sitting at.
Yes.
The force, Baba.
So
And then
so
he
just
starts,
think about it like this. You know, they sort of like enter a certain realm when they
Yes,
and then
they're
so
communicating
you
with each
see
other now.
different things. It depends on
Yeah.
whatever trip that you're going under. So this
Mm.
time around, Marshall actually sees Francis in real time. Yeah, he manifests sort of
Yes.
like the moment where she is, what she's currently doing, and she's sitting on a table with two people. One of the people is the CEO and a
Okay.
potential client, I'm assuming.
Yo.
Then Marshall draws on that table in his state,
in the trippy
Okay.
world,
in a trippy world.
which,
Mm-hmm.
like, but that, because this is where it confuses me. He's not in the physical plane. How is he affecting the physical plane? He's passed out in real life. How is his
Okay.
brain drawing something that is manifesting in the physical space?
He's manifested.
Yeah.
He's gone into the spiritual realm, and he's
Like
now tapping
he's the
into the power.
avatar.
Yes, he has become
Yeah,
the
exactly.
avatar. Cue the song. Okay, this I cued it. You sang it. At least the improvement. Cue the song.
Drugs,
You know,
alcohol, obesity,
mushrooms.
mushrooms. The four elements lived in harmony until the pharmaceutical companies
Company
attacked.
Only the mushroom tar.
Master of all elements could bring balance, but when the world needed him, he was tripping out. Oh God. Afro Geek Fest is about to see flames. I don't understand,
God,
but
God
anyway.
help us all. We shall pray. We shall pray.
But
for
yeah,
them
no, but I call nonsense. I'm like, that is lazy.
that
Now
breaks
the
the lever.
mushroom has magical X-Men powers. What?
Yeah, I don't think they knew what to do there, because I think kind of like what anime does from time to time, or what movies do from time to time, what would happen is maybe they would go on the trip together
Yeah.
at the same time, even though they're in different places, and then they would have a discussion or something, and they'll be like, how is it possible that we're both talking at the same time, or whatever?
Yeah.
But that's not happening here. He is on the trip by himself. She's actually awake, not even high or anything. And for some reason, she connects that whatever she's seeing at the moment on the table is from Marshall.
Okay, so what message does it leave him?
No, he basically draws the upside down elephant. Like, there should have been a better way to do this. I think maybe if Marshall was tripping, if he just called her phone and just said, please meet me at this thing.
Okay.
Like, if he went on a trip and started thinking about Francis, and then when he woke up from his little death trap and he's running or whatever, and he gets away from Bohildi, and then after that he sends Francis a message to meet me there. That's just much cleaner and easier than magical mushroom powers or whatever. But anyway.
So what else happens in this glorious episode?
Okay, then we cut back to Jonas. Jonas is finally there at the compound, and bro finds the mushrooms. Oh, wait, no, sorry. FBI is moving in, and they step on landmines, which kind of stupid. FBI, you didn't scan the ground.
Don't just get like, this is where I feel like even the Young Justice team would have been like amateurs. Because Aqualad would have said something like, okay, Kid Flash, I want you to put in your vision goggles or something. And then who's this? Yeah, and then scout the area or whatever. And then who's this lady? Miss Martian, stealth, invisible, scout the area, check if there's
Superboy,
anything.
just walk through all the mines for us quickly, please.
No,
Thanks.
if they identified that there were landmines, I'm talking about just scouting the area beforehand.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, you're the whole FBI. There's no
X-ray vision.
I'm saying, like, you're the whole FBI. There's no picking up the signatures or scanning the ground for anomalies or something.
Oh, for heaven's sake, getting drones. In the age of drones that can do everything for you.
Yeah, like just to hit But anyway, they wanted to be there by the action. Okay, so we get an explosion, and then Jonas finds the mushrooms, and he's panicking because he knows that the FBI is coming. The FBI he called, ironically.
Yes.
Does he eat one?
He eats. That bruh starts eating them like Skittles.
Yeah, he takes. I think it's because of his condition. So.
No, but you only need one.
But he doesn't know. I think what he thinks is, for him to be fully healed, he needs more than one, because he doesn't really know much about this thing.
I guess, yeah. Maybe they kept that consistent, but good.
Let me guess. Let me guess. He pulled an Akira, didn't he?
Yes, but I just want to say something before saying that is, I guess also it's symbolic because he's greedy. So there's a bit of gluttony there, in a sense that
it's like
you're taking more than you should.
It kind of looks like a Full Metal Alchemist. Homunculi had a baby with Akira or whatever, and that was the result. And everybody said, burn it with fire.
He kept on throwing up himself. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but he kept on vomiting himself.
Yeah, and everything he I guess it's supposed to symbolize how ugly he is on the inside, because he keeps getting uglier with every rendition.
Yeah.
So eventually he's just a flopping fish meat sack with an eye.
Kill me. Kill me. That's
And
what
look,
should be said.
and like he gets so he gets so messed up in his visual representation that even the white babies are looking at the screen like, yo, man, you seeing this shit?
Like, what the fuck?
Like even the weird trippy baby is looking at the other baby like, bro, I don't think that's supposed to happen.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
is that? Oh well. Let's see what happens. Oh look, he's exploding.
Yeah, so I think he's out the game. Copano takes Marshall away. He basically saves Marshall's life or whatever. And
Again.
Marshall is tripping again, and he's like, "Is this real or whatever?" And it's like, Copano's like, "Bro, do not make me. I use so much black senses right now, and my black senses are actually telling me to run. You're lucky I'm a nice guy. Get your shit together, boy."
You know?
Yeah.
Do not let me get shot by these redneck white people because you refuse to wake up.
Imagine I am
move.
black in the whitest. I am the only black man in the whitest of white areas in this entire story.
Move. And they have guns here for fun. I am way out of my element. Kopano is quarter to Superman.
Hey,
Justice for Kopano. But anyway,
yes, absolutely.
so yeah, Kopano gets Marshall up together and he's like, I can't leave without Socrates. Yeah, that's how you know. Kopano, Batman, dog. Already
Bruh,
ready.
this nigga has contingencies. He's already thought things. And meanwhile, Tebelo, just to paint a picture for you of what's
Oh,
happening.
no. Let me stop giving respect to Batman. I'm sorry. Kopano's from Wakanda. Choo,
Yes, choo choo
choo,
choo
choo,
choo
choo,
choo.
choo.
This is
Just to give you context, Tebelo, there's a helicopter, there's chaos, there's panic. Like there's a whole team on the ground, there's guns, there's a whole tank.
an
And
entire
while
tank.
all of this is happening, by the way, like it's just chaotic. Like everything is happening everywhere all at once. And this
Sorry for
kid,
the
man,
yawn,
the
y'all. It's
kid with
late.
the what's this the sheriff's nephew?
Rusty. There we
Is
go.
it Rusty?
Yeah.
He is loving this. He's like, dude, I'm all in. Let's
I was
go.
born for this
No,
moment.
you know what's hilarious? There's that one scene with him where he thinks he's gonna pull something from like an action movie or Rambo.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I think this is where this series kind of confuses me. It doesn't lose me, but it confuses me.
Mhm.
So we just saw Magical Mushroom can write in in wine on a tablecloth.
Yes.
Wait a minute. But okay. Um
Yeah,
yeah.
that still
Yeah.
doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
But
but then at the
maybe that
same
would be
time,
explained in season 2, I'm
I
assuming.
think that's part of the plot, I guess.
I hope so. But anyway, but then we
Because I
get
remember they went through they had a trip at the same time and they were not injured or anything, if you guys remember that. So maybe it's
yeah,
connected
but
to
I
that
mean, but
moment.
that kind of still made anyway. But yeah, we'll hopefully in season 2. But then I'm saying, then the series will have realistic moments, if you get what I'm saying. Like it'll swing from unrealistic to realistic, if you get what I'm saying.
I
Yeah.
get
So
you.
the thing that happened in prison was very realistic,
Yes.
but the way that Marshall was dodging assassins, it was like, what's going on here?
What's
So
up, man?
So
basically, just to give people an idea, it's kind of like how you watch Batman stuff. Like if you're watching a solo Batman thing, it would be very realistic, street level type, Gotham related. But then if it's part of the Justice
Classically,
League, you're like, okay, oh, Batman is in space with the Green Lantern,
he's
and
dodging. Batman is dodging Omega beams.
exactly,
no,
exactly.
Batman, the Tibetan monks solo the universe.
Yeah.
Because every time there's something goes on, Batman is like, I trained with Tibetan monks,
Monks.
and now I can breathe in space.
I'm
Where,
so sure.
where
I'm
did these
so
Tibetan
sure.
monks come from, dog? What
There's
have they
someone.
experienced?
I'm somewhere along the line that Tibetan monks is like, do not blame me for this. Oh my god! Like which Tibetan monks?
Yeah, I'm sure the Tibetan monks are like, wait, you fought Equinox? And you guys were like fighting out of space? Dog, we have nothing to do with
We
there
are
was no training.
categorically.
Wait. Martian Manhunter tried to read your brain and you just use a Tibetan
A
monk
Tibetan monk
technique?
technique? Nah, fam. Can you imagine the next day they see a lot of like 300,000
Students.
students in the dojo, like, wait, where do they come
Teach
from?
us your ways. Like, what ways? Teach us.
Like, we don't even have budget for bread.
There was this Batman referred us. Oh God, not that, bruh.
Who? Bruce.
We
Oh.
don't we don't even have budget for bread, and you guys are
No, when Bruce was there, he renovated the whole temple. That's how he got in. But anyway, yeah, so they get him off. Harrington is coming in with a crew, and they get hit before. And Harrington is trying to. The other thing is Harrington is also riding with a bunch of GI Joes who just don't listen. And
Yeah.
like she's trying to tell him the guy we want is over there, and then they decide miracle. I'm sorry, but
America.
that's. I'm not trying to guara America, guys. But I'm just saying I
Watch
just
as a Wi-Fi
got
goes.
I just got Team USA vibes. I'm sorry. So
What you've said one of the forbidden words. Watch as a Wi-Fi connection goes straight to hell.
oh god. Okay, let's see if we can finish before then. So then Copano gets a light shine on him, and I was scared for Copano. Oh my god. I was like, bro, get out of there.
yeah. I thought they were gonna smoke him, bro.
But the thing is, he's still an official detective. They can't shoot him.
Yeah,
Oh, but he's
yeah.
black in the middle of nowhere. So
I mean, they could
casualty.
fabricate a story,
Whoops.
but it still wouldn't
Whoops.
make sense because they're witnesses, first of all. Second of all,
What
that
witnesses?
story still has to make sense because what are you saying? That he's a triple agent, a double agent? You know what I mean? It still wouldn't make sense if they did that.
What story? What witnesses? There can't be any witnesses if everyone is dead.
It's technically stealth if you killed everyone.
Yeah.
Anyway, then Rusty decides to try and go ramble, and he like jumps on a motorbike, and he tries to shoot while doing a wheelie. And I love this because he just falls. It's like physics came and it's like, yeah, I still
What
exist
are
in the
you
show
doing?
from time to time. What are you doing?
Yeah. What are you doing? What are you doing?
You turn into Scorpion for a second. Get over here.
Yeah.
So
Like that lady, why are you running?
Rusty falls down, and then he still tries to fight. Like he's trying to fight. This is some confidence that no, this is some toxic confidence. You should not have this level of confidence. Do not ever believe that you are in the. You are not in the
Father
Fast and
Lulu.
Furious. You
Right.
see,
Lulu is
when if you knew Vin Diesel and you had family, maybe you got a shot. But Rusty don't know nothing. So yeah, so yeah, situation is going crazy. Rusty's trying to fight a helicopter or whatever. And then, hey, Copano dog, I quarter to Superman. He goes and he tries to help Harrington.
Yeah.
And yeah, like the thing is going crazy. The thing is spiraling as he's trying to help Harrington. And Rusty's still making it worse to the point where like the thing is also Rusty got so useless that even his uncle was just like, we can't do anything here. Right.
Bye. Wait, what happened to Super Evil Woman?
No, she also got out of there. She's also running.
Oh, okay.
And then she also handed one of her assistants a gun, and they were just like, this is my first time. You've never done this before, Hildy. Why am I holding the gun? Let me drive. So yeah. But anyway, Copano gets clipped by the helicopter, and he goes down, and Harrington is screaming for help.
Yeah.
Well, screaming, but she's talking like Harrington, so.
Oh, help me.
Wow.
The thing is, you feel the desperation, but if you were a third party walking in, you'd be like, it seems like she's fine with what's going on.
It's bad, but it's not that bad. It might be a flesh wound.
Yeah, so. And then, what's this? She, and then, like, Harrington is pissed, right? But it seems like she's pissed at the wrong people.
Who's she pissed at now?
I don't know. The episode is kind of implying that she's pissed at
Copano, ne?
No, not at Copano. She's pissed that Copano got shot, and I think she's like, maybe she's just pissed at everybody at the situation, but I think she's like channeling it towards towards Marshall
You.
or whatever, because she's
Oh
kind
yeah.
of just like, if he didn't do this mushroom thing, Kopano wouldn't have chased this thing this hard, and he wouldn't be like lying in the street or whatever. So that's the kind of look she gave. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm reading into it too much.
Okay.
I'm not sure who she's angry at. But I think you might be right because okay, Kopano goes to the hospital after all of that, and then she got like a mushroom, and she gave him the mushroom at the hospital. Obviously, Kopano got better, but the thing is, she didn't see instant results, so it's kind of like she she wasn't sure whether Kopano was all right or not, and then
Now,
yeah, so it would make
at that
sense.
point, the mushroom baby had a huge backlog. Like, there's so many people coming in this world, and
Yeah.
you are my brother. You are black.
It's like King Yaman, Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
Next,
Next,
next, boo.
next,
When
restore.
are you had 3
Next,
mushrooms?
restore.
Back of the line, back of the line.
And they're like, you are black. How? Who gave you the mushroom?
How did you even need the mushroom in the first place? Didn't your black senses? Yeah, I used my black Ugan. I ran out of chakra. Oh, okay, fine.
Oh, okay.
Approved.
Next.
Anyway, we cut back to Francis for a bit. So that part that Extraordinary was talking about is near the end. We cut back to Francis for a bit, and basically she decides to quit the whole situation with Rick, and Ricky is confused because she just kind of got up and left, and he was like, "We are just about to make money," and I think Francis is finally at the point where she's like, "I don't have my mom anymore.
Right.
I
That is
probably
true.
have enough savings that I can survive or whatever. I
I
don't
think
need this job anymore." And I think the guilt was just getting to her as a whole. She's like, we're scamming people again.
yeah, because wow, you've got this thing, and now you're being told it's not even going to help the people who need it the most.
No, it's
Oh,
not
whoa.
even that. It's going to be
What happened to his
expensive.
audio?
Whose
Oh,
audio? My audio. Can you
Yeah,
hear
but I
me?
think you're fine now. You're fine now.
okay. You can hear me, ne?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Anyway, so yeah, she decides to quit, and she's like, I'm keeping the car.
I would.
Which isn't that thievery? What are you doing, Francis?
There's a service package.
Okay. Anyway, so yeah, then obviously, like a mogul, Ricky decides to pivot
Hey,
because Ricky didn't care about healing the peoples. Ricky cares about Ricky.
the monies,
Yeah.
which is
And
Do you
something.
blame?
Kiki,
Do you guys
and
blame him
apparently
though?
Kiki also cares about Ricky. No, but my problem with Rick was that he was trying to present himself as the better Jonas. Like he tries to quit on moral obligation, but then he just turns around and does exactly what Jonas would do.
What does he call it again? Sparkle or something? But
Yeah, Sparkle.
the reason I'm asking is Francis always presented this thing to him as this could make us money. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
This could make us a lot of money. So I don't blame him for thinking that way because that's what has been presented to him. So if he's also presenting it to everybody else, I don't see
No,
why it could be an issue.
Cam, if Francis went to Rick at the time and
Yeah.
said, "I want to use this mushroom to help cure people,"
Yes.
what was Rick gonna say?
Um, he probably would have said yes because remember there was a conversation that he had with what's that guy's name again who's sick?
Jonas.
Jonas, and then Jonas then tried to convince him that hey, no, um,
Yeah,
that's
no,
not
but
gonna
like
work.
the thing is, Rick wouldn't have committed to it anyway. Because remember, the first thing he wanted to do was to synthesize something that they didn't have enough of.
Right.
And he was even jumping to human testing before they could even figure out what
the
was
active,
going
the
on.
active ingredient. And I wanted to add a little bit to that context. Like when he he got fed that image of how the world would be reduced to chaos if this thing comes to existence. The fact that he chose to go ahead to do this and then spin it to his own gains proves that he doesn't really care about the world. He cares about how to use this thing, how to use the chaos that's going to ensue to his advantage.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Ricky is about it. I mean, it's not
He's
that
the,
there's a
he's
person, it's not that there's
he
not a
is
person in there.
he
It's
Yeah.
is
not that
the
there's not.
he
But
is
Yes.
the apprentice, the evil sweetest guy I always wanted to have.
yeah, he's Anakin to Jonas's Palpatine. That's
Yes,
kind of what's happening there.
yes.
Oh, okay.
Join us,
You have
Francis.
done well, my apprentice. Now you shall experience the true power of the mushroom side of the pill.
Do it. But anyway, so yeah, they start selling sparkle or whatever, and Ricky is back to having money again, which I guess is good for him or whatever.
Yeah. But it seems like Francis doesn't want that
No,
anymore.
after her mom, Frances spiraled when she lost her mom.
Yes.
That's why she was buying weird, dumb handbags and trying to walk around in new suits and all of
Something
that stuff. She
she
was trying
needed
to
something
find
to fill the
something.
void.
Yeah. But
And
I also think that remember like on the table scene that we spoke about,
yeah.
they were still having the meeting. She just stood up and walked out.
Yeah.
So I just think that she just quit.
No, but
I
the
think
thing
she
is
just quit.
but the thing is also Marshall was getting to her because like he says a line before when they were having their fight where he was like nice suit or whatever, and it's like I'm sure you did wonderful things to get it or something. So she always kind of had that guilt thing, and Marshall was getting to her because he was making a valid argument that who she's working for not going to help people.
Yeah.
And then counter to his argument, she was also making valid arguments that you didn't have a plan, to the point where when Hildy even says maybe you should go back to your little pharmaceutical girlfriend, and Marshall was like, she had a point that we should have tested this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like we can't just be giving people psychedelics and hope for the best.
that's true.
So yeah. Then yeah, she's driving to this thing. Marshall is also making his way there. Then we cut back to Copano and Harrington in the hospital. Cam already explained the situation. So yeah,
That
Harrington is kind of she's feeling a lot of guilt that she should have been at his side, or she should have been with him, or should have gone with him or whatever. So she managed to sneak a mushroom, and then yeah, but we discussed it already.
does he see the into the baby world, by the way?
We don't get a sequence with Copano. I think Copano was too. He activated his black powers.
Yeah, the
That baby
moment
came in. That baby came in. He was like, "Get the fuck out of here!"
the moment
Hallucination for who?
the moment the baby entered the room, is like, I can see you. You have 5 minutes to get the hell out of my mind so I can have a peaceful nap.
Black Ogan. Shh. Ultimate blackness.
You know, Black Gun, Black Gun final form, Air Force energy, Black Air Force energy.
It's like you fuck around and find out.
Okay, all right, let's finish this.
Okay, anyway. Yeah. So Marshall drives to the thing. He finds Francis. Francis was looking for him. And Nick, you didn't stand a chance. Was it Nick, the boyfriend? I think he shows up in a hallucination.
Oh, wow.
I think he shows up in a hallucination, and the hallucination, and then Marshall hallucination is like my girl now. Get out of here. But anyway, yeah. So yeah, they find each other, and then she helps him up.
Yeah.
And then they stare at the sunset, and they talking about, yeah, maybe we need to do this right. We can do it together. Like, but Francis is like, and rightfully so. She's like, let's start tomorrow. Like right now, and
Let's take a break.
yeah, and right now you're just like, You guys, not in the rocks in the soil. That's just at least
Not
go to the trailer.
not in
It
front
kind of
of my
reminds me of
salad.
the scene from Everything
For those who
Everywhere
don't
All at
know,
Once. I
everybody
don't know
who's
if you
18,
guys.
everybody who's 18 years or older, please look up "Not in Front of My Salad." You'll know what I'm referencing.
Oh
Continue.
gosh.
Not
Okay.
in front of my salad?
Yeah, you can do that later.
Anyway,
Okay.
so Kopano is back. He's doing his Bruce Lee push-ups. Hey, give that guy a six-pack, guys. Like, if you're gonna make him work out that much. But anyway, um, finally, I think his name is Lenny, Marshall's half brother. Finally, we get a shot with this bro with pants. So clearly, somebody came in and we're like, "Yeah, dog, you need to do something here."
It was his mom.
Yeah.
His mom
So
came in a hallucination.
yeah. Then we get a shot of what's this of Hildy doing her best. She is Palpatine. She's even bathed in red light. She's looking down. They're feeling like a reservoir.
Mm-hmm.
With mushroom or whatever,
Oh
mushroom
God.
tincture or whatever. So it's like she's gonna poison the city like Joker.
No.
All it takes is no. She's like in Dark Knight. Like what's this madness? It's like gravity. All it takes is a push. What are you doing, woman?
One little push.
Yeah, the one of the kids from thingies. What? Oh, no! It's not one of the kids. It's what's his face? It's one of her people ends up in prison. One of Hildy's people end up in prison.
Mm.
Harrington has, I think, officially joined the FBI because she wants to be on the manhunt. So I think she's transferred thingies.
Okay.
Which yeah, and then yeah, as I said, Francis is like, let's start tomorrow. Then it's official. Francis and Marshall is happening, and it's happening in big ways. Like, yeah, this is locked in. Nick Hadi, we told you, dog, the dinner was coming.
Yeah, shame that wasn't a sling, that was a tombstone, a proper one,
Yeah.
with his name on it.
Yeah, Marshall should have showed up and had him come.
Doom, doom. Oh my God! Oh my God! It's a tombstone!
Oh my gosh. Oh, he took his girl. It's over.
It's
His
over!
relationship
Oh
is
my
buried.
God! Oh my God! Why? You monster!
It's a slobber knocker of a it's a slobber knocker of a breakup for JR. I'm telling you now. And then we get a last shot of Harrington pulling her best version of John Wick, or I don't know if you guys ever watched this movie. It's a weird reference, so if nobody's watched it, fine. But if you ever watched like Torque, like the Fast and Furious on motorbikes,
Oh, on motorbikes. I've seen
Yeah,
just a few clips of it, yeah.
I've seen that movie
yeah,
like 100 years ago.
she basically does her best impression of Torque because she is driving across the desert with Nos on like I don't know what they must have put like Venezuelan Nos in there or something. You know those Nos that they use in Fast and the Furious that has
Wow.
it's spicy for some reason. I don't know why. It's such a weird
Mm.
thing. They'd be like, "This is Colombian Nos." Isn't
Nitrous
the fire
oxide.
the same?
Nitrous oxide, but no, don't mind me.
Yeah, I'm saying like isn't the nitrous is the nitrous. I don't know why it's Colombian, but anyway. Um yeah, and then she's riding towards the screen. She looks like she's about to kill
Do something.
somebody or something. And it's just like and she's tracking down Marshall. And I'm like, your energy is in the wrong direction.
Yeah.
Kopano told you where to go. Hey, Marawena.
The
Now
Karen needs
Kopano
to
has to
write
come and save you. Ish.
from yourself.
Hi guys, they got my man Kopano working overtime, guys. He don't make him mystical magical Negro happy on top of everything. Hashtag free Kopano dog.
Hey,
He has to get shot, he has to drag white people out of trucks, he has to go stop white people from doing dangerous things.
he has to
He's
go get
trying
a.
to start he's trying to stop evil white pharmaceutical companies, and the one sister that's there also is not helping his case.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
I
meh.
ke sono ka kopano bafethu, right?
Yeah, but
And that's
no,
the
I
end of
think
the episode.
he was the MVP of that episode, in my opinion.
I think he's the MVP of the series. I think he's my favorite character in the series.
Yeah, I mean, we did mention this the previous episode that he is our. I think we all agreed. I think it was unanimous, right?
Yeah, like if I had to do ratings of characters, I would go Kopano, Marshall, Francis.
Mm-hmm.
That would be
You
my
said who?
list.
Who's your?
Kopano,
It's Kopano.
Marshall, then Francis. 1, 2, 3.
Okay. You Tibalo?
I think it's the exact same. Yeah,
Okay.
because Kapane has to be first. I like him. I like him now.
All right.
No, I like him in
Yeah,
his introduction because it's so funny. They made him seem incompetent, and then he turns out to be one of the smartest people in the show.
dude, they
You know?
subverted our expectations, eh? Because I was actually sold to whatever he was doing in the first place before the other guy got in and was like, nah, what are you talking about? This is just, I was like, oh, flip. But anyway, geez, do I like Kopano more than I like Marshall?
Marshall's inconsistency made me lose points, I think.
Yeah, true. I think that's
what
why I have
people
to
would
kind of
think.
knock him down.
No, it would have to be a tie for me between those two. And then I think it would be Francis afterwards.
Yeah, all right. But yeah, I guess you can take us out of here, Mr. Extraordin.
Guys, thank you so much for checking us out. We hope that you enjoyed our review of Common Side Effects from episode 1 until episode 10. And if you guys have any recommendations of tunes for grown-ups that we should do, let us know. I mean, there's a lot. We've mentioned before that there's stuff like BoJack Horseman. There's so many of them. So adult animated cartoons series, that's what we're going to be doing from time to time. But while jumping in between some of the other stuff that we're doing in the first place. But yeah, this is
No
Africa
Happy
is
Tree
Next.
Friends.
Pardon?
No Happy Tree Friends, because that's just Ren and Stimpy on steroids.
I don't even know what that is. Okay.
Yeah, you can look it up.
Thank
It's just
God.
cartoons killing each other.
Bang. Okay. Yeah, so for myself, Mr. Extraordin, Buckmaster Cool, and the Khala, we shall see you guys on the next one.
Jeez.
Peace.
Cheers.